Hi vinyl community, George Allen here. Well, George for short. It's what my friends call me, at least to my face. Vinyl LPs and CDs. And I'm doing a quick video today to show you what I've been listening to, because I'm sure you're all very curious. What does George listen to? Well, I'll tell you what I've been listening to recently. In my car, I've been listening to Black Keys, El Camino. I'm sure you're all familiar with this CD, El Camino. I'd love to get it on vinyl, but boy, to get this on vinyl, forget about it. Very expensive. I love this, Black Keys. We got a new one coming out. Looks very interesting. Been watching the video on it. Some good tunes. Also, in the car I've been listening to Stefan Harris, Black Action Figure. And Stefan Harris is a vibraphonist. He's a mallet man, and this is on Blue Note, and it was released in 1999. So this is not one of his newer ones, obviously, but it is very good. I like it a lot. It's kind of a little bit funkier jazz, and he's a very good mallet man. And check him out if you have a chance. Black Action Figure, Stefan Harris. So that's what I've been listening to in my car. Now, as far as in the music room, Steel Eye Span. I saw these guys and this is their 9th studio album. I saw these guys when they were on tour in like 72, 73, something like that, in Pittsburgh, when they were on tour with Procol Harum. Very interesting band. They started out as mostly a folk, semi-rock. Then this album, which they're doing more of almost like a rock folk type stuff. They're a little bit rockier than the other ones. Added a little bit heavier guitar sound, a little bit more percussion. But it's a very good album. Very good album. Steel Eye Span. I happened to pick this one up. It's a promo album. Demonstrator, not for sale, as you see up there. And for a while, when they were earlier albums, they actually had 2 female vocalists. On this one, they were down to 1, Maddie Pryor. And they have quite a long history up until the, I don't think they're together right now, but up until the mid-20 teens, I think they were together. Long history of the band. So, also, Milk Jackson, Vibrations. I love vibraphone players. This was, I received courtesy of Mark at Mad for Vinyl, and this was his 1964 release, and wonderful, wonderful album. And interesting cover. When I saw this cover, I thought, well, that kind of looks familiar. So, how about this? This cover look familiar? John Coltrane's Coltrane Sound? Yeah. Guess what? Same artist. Marvin Israel, who was the art director for Atlantic Records did the cover. And so this one, he, on this one though, Milt Jackson, aside from the cover, he's playing with Tommy Flanagan guitar, no, Kenny Burrell on guitar. Piano is Tommy Flanagan, and the drummer is Connie Kay. And it's really a very, very good album, and I enjoy it a lot. And I'm really grateful that Mark sent it to me. So that's the other thing I've been listening to, Milt Jackson. It's nice to add it to my Milt Jackson collection. Also, I've been dug out an oldie but a goodie. Actually, this has been newly added because I lost my original. One of David Bowie's early releases. And I really, this is one of my favorite David Bowie. First Bowie album I ever owned. And Man Who Sold the West. And there's just some songs that I just, the music on here, you know, Mick Ronson's guitar and Mick Woodmansey, I probably butchered his name, playing drums, just really great. Really great. I just, as a, really, really great combinations. And the song Black Country Rock, the lyrics are just so simple. It's probably this, it's only got like 2 different like stanzas or something, but it's so simple, but I really like that song. And also the other one, After All, with Oh by Jingo. I just they're just it's the album, the lyrics are very dark, but for some reason I've just been over the years, I lost this album, but then when they re-released it, I snatched it right up. I just really like this album for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because when it first came out, it was the first Bowie album I, for some reason, was drawn to, and I just like it a lot. So it's the other thing I would listen to. Also, from another one that Mark at Mad for Vinyl got me was this Gene Krupa quartet. Although this was recorded in '64, they do a lot of songs from the 40s, 50s, and this is a great album too, Gene Krupa. It's you know, that's when he was the most popular, was prior to the Second World War, and right during that time. And I think that's why he was drawn to doing those type of songs. He's with Charlie Ventura, and who played tenor sax. This is a fabulous album. I'm glad to add it to my Gene Krupa collection. And Gene was a unique drummer, and you know, he was the one that convinced Slingerland Drum Company to add a tunable, the bottom of the toms to have a tunable ring. So he had a big effect on drumming and the drum kit. So, you know, Gene Krupa really had a big influence on the modern drum kit. And so he's a cool guy, really, Gene Krupa. And I like this album a lot. I like that music from the that era of time, that small combo standard jazz numbers. Great album. Also then, I just got this So I've only given it one quick listen, but Joe Henderson's Inner Urge, this is a fabulous album on Blue Note. And Joe Henderson is with McCoy Tyner, Bob Cranshaw, and Elvin Jones on drums. Listened to it only once, but it is a fabulous album. Inner Urge is a real great song. El Barrio, the first number on the second side, is a little Latin influence. Wonderful, wonderful album. Like it a lot. And it sounds great. Real quiet. Wonderful, wonderful sounding album. So I dig this a lot. So anyhow, so there you go, folks. Thanks for tuning in. If you watch it, I appreciate everybody that comes and goes. And my subscribers, they come and go, that's for sure, but that's all right. I got a few that are faithful listeners, faithful commenters, and you know who you are. And I just hope now that the rest of your week is wonderful, and you gotta be careful and be safe out there, all right? And we'll be seeing you around the vinyl community. Bye-bye.